Welcome to Unit 1 of Introduction to Literature. The first thing to know is that our textbook comes in a set of 3 books. You can find it at the FECC bookstore. There will be a Seagull book of stories, a Seagull book of plays or drama, and a Seagull book of poems. It's important to have all 3 of those books. So if you procure it not from the bookstore, make sure that you get that full set. The next thing to know is that every unit is self-contained. They all have their own due date. So Unit 1 will be our first due date, and that is listed right at the top of the unit. If you need to put these into a personal calendar so you know the due date's coming up, feel free to do so. What I would do is I would begin at the beginning of a unit and click on the links until I got to the bottom. And the first point to really pay attention is the checklist. This gives you your reading list for the week, as well as a little bit of an overview and a reminder of the links that'll be due. So in this first example, you're going to read What Are Stories? And then there will be a PDF to Vampires in the Lemon Grove. What you will do then is after you've read the stories, you'll begin to do the assignments, like the discussion board. There'll be a peer post prompts, and a regular prompt. You will also have a journal write that is due and an open book quiz where you're allowed to use your literature book as a guide to find the answers as you read. It is best to read beforehand, obviously, because you're going to find your answers quicker. In addition, they're not timed, but you will want to get them done in a single sitting because if you leave and come back, it may not still be open. So do try to get them done in a single sitting, even though they are open book. And the course will continue like this throughout most of the weeks. There will be Friday due dates, and there will be Monday due dates. This will continue on until around July 4th. Obviously, the holiday weekend will throw a monkey wrench into the system. And so watch out for formal essays having different due dates. I'm trying to build in for the summer course a little more time around these formal essays for you to focus just on the essay and not have a reading assignment and a discussion board and a journal write and a quiz due. And so there are a few extra days built around the 2 formal essays that act as the midterm and the final essay or final exam for the course. That is how you navigate the course. Once you get into the groove, it's really pretty simple, but you may want to put in your own due dates as reminders to make sure you don't forget these, because there's also, if you read the syllabus, a late work policy where I allow work up to 1 week late with a 15% flat rate deduction for a little bit of leeway as you navigate your summer, a busy summer probably, and a busy course. I hope this helps.